elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And he drops the first. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Lillard. Outside, Green. Will it go? Fires in the triple.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Lillard against Holiday. Here's Gomez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Gomez has got 6 points.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Down low. Here's Green. That one a little long.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Right side, Brown. Here's Gomez. Guarded by Trent. Pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. Here's Gomez. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Gomez. And a missed layup. Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Here's Gomez. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Timeout called. Milwaukee, they want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Jaylen Brown. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Here's Rollins. And there's the drive. The rebound by Gomez. 1:21 left in the opening quarter. This one for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Portis. Yet to see a basket. White with the steal. Count it.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Porter. 14 points for him last game against Brooklyn. To halt the run. Rebound Boston. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gomez. 12 points for him. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Line change here for Boston. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Green comes in for Prince. Trent, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. Here's Gomez. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Hits the three-pointer. Gomez has got 15 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Kristaps Porzingis out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's G in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Trent. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Head up, scanning the floor, surveying the situation. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Excellent point guard play.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Trent following the bucket by Boston. It's blocked. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I could stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Here's Trent. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Brown.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Holiday passes to Gomez. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Celtics second.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That game will conclude the three-game road trip they're currently on. Can't connect from short range.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Timeout calls. Milwaukee and the Celtics far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in. So it's the Boston Celtics with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter.
49. The Bucks. 26.
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Boston leading by 23. Here's Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 8.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Antetokounmpo. Bam.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Here's Gomez. He's got 19 to the paint. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
To the middle from 8 feet. And there's Green on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Beautiful dime from Lillard that time. Good eyes there.
Here's Gomez, guarded by Trent. Gomez, the pass to Tatum. Here's Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Trent with it, guarded now by Holiday. Trent's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Counted from distance. Gomez has got 22.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Lillard. Holiday grabs the miss.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lopez in the post, defended by Porzingis. No coverage that time.
And that's exactly what he's looking to do, more and more. Lopez creating for his teammates.
Pass to Gomez. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Connects from downtown. Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Boston. They've got a 9-point lead. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Jaylen Brown is out there with Jrue Holiday. And it's G in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The Bucks have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Pass to Prince. All sorts of time. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Now Holiday. Here's Gomez. It's Brown on the wing. From deep. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Celtics. Gomez has got 4 rebounds now. Holiday finds Tatum. Here's Gomez. 1 minute left in the game. Back to Tatum. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Celtics.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
Stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for G.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
1 shot.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports.